She was like, you ain't never had shit. So, and I was like, wait a minute.
I
And then she called
never
me an
said
asshole.
those words.
And she called me an asshole. And then we changed the subject.
No, she changed the subject because I called her an asshole, which was a rightfully so thing to call her.
No, she said I used to have nothing. But anyway, I digress. So basically, when we have these conversations, you kind of get a little sneak peek of, just some topics that April and I tend to discuss when we're on the phone, FaceTiming like 24/7. So April, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. We were talking about relationships, and there was a video that I seen with Judge Lynn Toler.
Judge Toler.
Yeah, Judge Lynn Toler. So what's up, Double A? So she said something that I think it contrasts everything that we've heard or that we hear in these podcasts when they talk about the red pill, blue pill, and all those things, right? So it's like totally opposite of what most people are taught or what we hear. And I'm not sure how other people think this, because I know even I've been, let's look at it and then let's discuss, okay?
No money. Oh, but he loved me.
What more do you want from me?
It's a lot in black dating world, and I don't know if it's like this in the white dating world, but it's all about, are you high value? Are you an alpha male? Are you a beta male? What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? It's gotten very superficial. They had this guy named Kevin Samuels.
Listen, man.
And he used to give this, you just tell women, you're too fat, you'll never get anybody.
Yeah.
It's become very adversarial, at least in some areas of the black community, but they're not looking for what we were looking for. They want value, and I wanted companionship. We do so much time on the internet now, we are aggregating everybody else's angst by watching their sad stories, and then we're trying to prove a point, well, I'm high value and I can get this guy and that guy. They're comparing what kind I got, how much, how good I got, how much money I got, how pretty I am, and, is my guy an alpha guy, and I don't date guys with under $100,000. My husband had 4 kids from his first wife. He had no money, but he loved me. And look, I made more money now because I made a guy who made less than I did and was never going to make as much as I did. But he and I ended up doing quite well because he was the brother I needed.
That's a bar.
He couldn't have done it without me, and I couldn't have done it without him. That's when you've hit the jackpot.
That's a bar.
Bars.
Bars. So what do you think, April? Because I know I've been one to say that, I ain't trying to build no dude, and they have to have this certain criteria. They have to at least have a minimum, income level. For me, it's not even about they got to make a certain amount. It's just they have to have the ability to do certain things. I don't want to be struggling. Like I worked very hard to not struggle. So what do you think her points are valid? Should we?
100%.
Because listen, Tyler Perry said, ladies, y'all need to just be happy that these men is helping you pay the light bill. Like, are we setting the bar that low to where we should just be accepting anything?
No. What Tyler Perry said to me is BS, right? I don't think that we should be happy just to have whatever, just like a man shouldn't be happy just to have whatever. But I do think that we put too much emphasis on he has to have this, that, and the third.